the desert sun. She loved a god they would undo, a broken crown, a body torn. The world went silent when he was gone. They thought her grief would make her small, a mourning queen too weak to call. She stitched a god from dust and bone, breathing back with a heart of stone. Now the heavens shake, now the rivers run. She became what they'd undone. Golden fury veiled in flame, whisper her and fear her name. She's no longer who she was. She is is a seed in the dark, and it grows when buried in trust. from a god's cruel breath, not of love but a whispered death, force and fire and sunlit rage, a weapon bound in a golden cage. They named me wrath, they named me war, but never asked what I was for. A beating heart beneath the flame, but mercy never wore my name. I hear them cry beneath my feet. Every life a haunting beat. Tell me, am I divine or damned? A blade that trembles in its hand. I am the roar they cannot run, the blood red daughter of the sun. I was made to tear, to end, to break, but gods forget. I feel each ache, so let the heavens fear my name. I am no pawn inside their game. If I must be the reckoning, then I will rise. Is everything. They send me down to cleanse the earth, to prove destruction could have worth. I drank the screams like sacred wine, each soulless stain that lived in mine. The rivers ran a crimson light, reflecting grief I can't deny. For every death beneath my hand, 1,000 more I couldn't stand. I wasn't made to choose their fate, but still I carry all their weight. Tell me who will mourn for me, the monster they forced me to be. I am the roar they can't outrun, the burning eye of a dying sun. I was made to tear, to end, to break, but every death is mine to take. So let the heavens fear my name. I am no pawn inside their game. If I must be the reckoning, then the sun, where all songs are sung. They crown me with blossoms, call me gentle flame, but no one ever asked if I chose that name. I danced for their temples, I sang for their kings, a goddess of sweetness, of love and of spring. My hands healed the broken, my lips blessed the wine, but every devotion was never truly mine. They praise my softness, they worship my grace, but caught me in silence, a smile on my face, and I felt it breaking beneath all the gold. A story too gentle, a fate too controlled. I was milk and moonlight, tender, divine, a heart poured in silver. They drank like wine, but love is a cage when it's forced to please, and even the sun can fall to its knees. You called me your goddess, your heaven, your cure, but I felt the fracture beneath something pure. And though I was gentle, I started to see the kindness you worshipped was killing me. I watched as they knelt with blood on their hands, praying for mercy I didn't command. They twisted my name into something they need, a saint for their sins, a balm for their greed. I carried their sorrow, I swallowed their cries. The pain stitched itself into threads of my eyes, and still I was smiling, still I was kind, while something dark whispered inside of my mind. If love is devotion, then why does it burn? Why do I ache for a world overturned? Why does my mercy feel sharp as a blade, like something inside me is begging to break? I was milk and moonlight, sacred, adored, a hymn in their mouths, a goddess they poured. But love is a weapon when stripped of its choice, and silence will strangle the softest voice. You crown me in beauty and gold and in lies, but never once looked at the truth in my eyes. And though I was gentle, I started to see the kindness you worshipped was killing I hear them calling, calling my name, not in devotion, but soaked in their shame. They do not love me, they need me to bleed, to carry their darkness, to bury their deeds. And something inside me, something divine, is learning the language of fury and fire. I was never meant to be only kind. They made me a sanctuary and filled me with I am still moonlight, but colder now, still dripping in gold, but I've forgotten how to bend to a world that devours my grace, with worship that silences, love that erases. You called me your goddess, your healer, your light, but you never feared me, never saw my night. And though I am gentle, I'm starting to be something far greater than what you made me. So drink from my kindness while it still runs sweet. Kneel fall to the mercy that lays at your feet. Because I am changing, I feel it begin. The love you created is learning to end. She was born of breath and burning sky, a whispered storm and Rasper's cry. Daughter of heat, of lion's flame, but no one ever spoke her name. She wandered far where silence weeps, through desert bones and buried seas. They called her wrath, they called her sin, but never saw the storm within. Tears fell like sacred rain, each drop remembered pain. The gods let her fade away, so she became the wave. Now she rises, crowned in flood and fire, every sorrow feeding her empire. Salt in her veins and storms in her lungs. She is the reckoning yet unsung. Let the heavens tremble, let the dry earth drown. She was forgotten, now she wears the crown. From broken silence her fury was spun. She is the storm they cannot outrun. They feared the thirst she left behind, a world undone, a choking sky. So they begged her back with gilded lies, but never met her wounded eyes. She drank their pleas like bitter wine, turned mercy into something divine. Not soft, not kind, no gentle sea. She chose the shape of sovereignty. No longer just their reign, no longer bound in chains. The girl they cast away returned as judgment day. Now she rises, crowned in flood and fire, every sorrow feeding her empire. Salt in her veins and storms in her lungs. She is the reckoning yet unsung. Let the heavens tremble, let the dry earth drown. She was forgotten, now she wears the crown. From broken silence her fury was spun. She is the storm they cannot outrun. She is the tear they try to hide, the desert's curse, the turning tide. She is the thirst inside their veins, the goddess born from grief and rain. daughter of dusk, born while the desert was mourning. She learned how to heal with blood on her hands, mixing the oils and herbs in silence. But every cure she gave away was answered back with violence. So she stitched her grief in linen thread, wore black gold over her eyes, while priests whispered she was holy, and kings whispered she should die. Dressed like a woman, heaven could not soften her rage after what they had done to her. After what they had done to her. She wept into the Nile, black tears staining the water, because mercy was the first thing this cruel world ever slaughtered. They wanted her gentle, soft enough to destroy, but sorrow sharpened every bone until she sounded like war. Oh, the sand still where she walked barefoot, ash and amber in her wake. The gods made something beautiful, then taught the world to fear the shade. Now there are scorpions sleeping beneath her skin, tiny shadows with silver teeth. Every heartbreak fed the hive. Now vengeance breathes when she breathes. Walks with death tucked under her tongue, a dark eclipse dressed like a woman. Heaven could not soften her rage after what they had done to her. Now mothers pray to her in secret rooms, daughters carve her name in stone, for she became the sacred proof that wounded women are not weak, they become thrones. Now there are scorpions sleeping beneath her skin, tiny shadows with silver teeth. Every heartbreak fed the hive. Now vengeance breathes when she breathes. She walks with death tucked under her tongue, a dark eclipse dressed like a woman. No chain survived her fury, no temple survived her And when the last king begs for mercy, she will smile like falling stars, for the girl they left in darkness returned with an army of scars. I was born before the rivers, before the stars had names, before the kings wore gold upon their throats or learned the taste of flames. I stitched the sky with silver thread, I carved the moon from bone, but every god who praised my hand still feared the power I owned. So they called me cruel for speaking, called me monstrous for my rage, as if a woman forged from storms was meant to live inside a cage. They took my temple stone by stone, turned my prayers into dust, then wondered why the heavens shook when I forgot how to trust. Now I weave vengeance into gold, to ruin into royal robes. I am the arrow through the throat, the wrath beneath the flood. They buried me beneath their crowns, but queens like me don't die for long. Now every empire fears the sound of my name inside their beneath. Mother of war, mother of storms, mother of gods they could never control. I watched daughters burn in silence, watched the innocent obey, watched men build holy kingdoms just to throw our hearts away. They begged me for protection, then cursed me when I fought, as though mercy should be endless for the battles they had brought. I held grief between my fingers like a knife against my skin. Every wound became a weapon, every loss a discipline. You can only drown a goddess for so long beneath the sea, before the tide comes back in black and devours everything. Now I weave vengeance into gold, to ruin into royal robes. I am the arrow through the throat, the wrath beneath the flood. They buried me beneath their crowns, but queens like me don't die for long. Now every empire fears the sound of my name inside their beneath. Mother of war, mother of storms, mother of gods they could never control. I was not made to be gentle, I was not born to kneel. I am the first wound of creation, I am the last thing tyrants feel. And when the heavens split open, when the ancient pillars crack, they will whisper my name in terror, because the forgotten goddess came back. Now I weave vengeance into gold, paint red halos on their bones. I am the storm before the end, the blade beneath the tongue. They tried to write me out of time, but rage like mine outlives the sun. Now every kingdom bows its head when they hear what I've become. The reckoning, the ancient queen, the fury, the gods and mortals never saw coming. I was the hand that built the world, and still they taught me how to destroy it. Black waves break where the Nile bends but never prays. Gold temples drank from my veins while they carved my body into faith. I fed their children from my hands, turned dead deserts green again. But they only loved the river when the river gave them rain. And every altar wanted more, every god called me divine. Yet none of them could hear me drown beneath the flood they called a blessing. So I swallowed every sorrow like the tide swallows the shore, until my ribs became a weapon and my tears became a war. Now the river remembers my name. I am the flood, I am the flame, I am the arrow through the heart of kings, the wrath beneath the diamond rings. They drank my mercy dry, then begged the heavens when I changed. But gods do not stay gentle when they are buried in their pain. So let the waters climb the throne, let every false god choke alone. They made a monster from devotion, now watch me drown the world I own. I wore obedience like silk, soft enough to hide the scars. But beneath my jeweled silence lived a storm of sharpened stars. They called me holy when I suffered, beautiful when I obeyed. But the moment I grew teeth, they trembled at the beast they made. I watched empires kiss my feet, then curse my fury when I roared. Funny how they fear the river once it reaches for the sword. Every wound became a current, every grief became a tide. Now the girl they try to silence is the reckoning tonight. Now the river remembers my name. I am the flood, I am the flame, I am the arrow through the heart of kings, the wrath beneath the diamond rings. They drank my mercy dry, then begged the heavens when I changed. But gods do not stay gentle when they are buried in their pain. So let the waters climb the throne, let every false god choke alone. They made a monster from devotion, now watch me drown the world I owned. I gave them life, and they fed me to the dark. I gave them rivers, and they built their crowns from my bones. Now I return, not as their savior, but as the storm the Nile could no longer contain. black soil where the river bled silver, she waited. Not as a queen, not as a saint, but as hunger wrapped in scales. She braided wheat with funeral thread and fed the starving dead by hand. The mothers carved her name in bread, while kings let kingdoms turn to sand. I slept beneath the hollow reeds, where grieving daughters came to cry. The Nile carried their broken beats, like little moons that learn to die. They called her gentle once before, a harvest spirit crowned in gold. But famine crawled beneath the door, and mercy withered in the cold. So I shed my skin, and sacred flame coiled my sorrow around their bones. The earth still whispers out my name from poison roots and shattered thrones. Hush now, darling, hear me sing. The serpent in the dying spring. I was the cradle, I became the wrath they buried without a name. Black lilies bloomed beneath my feet, their petals drank the bitter rain. And every field they tried to reap now grows from sorrow, blood, and pain. She wandered veiled in funeral lace, with crescent moons beneath her tongue. The stars look pale upon her face, as if the night itself was stung. I held the children to my chest, while heaven fed the cruel in vain. And when the gods denied us rest, I taught the harvest how to reign. Sleep, little kingdom, sleep in ash. The golden grain has turned to glass. Every prayer they left to rot now blooms inside the serpent's jaw. Hush now, darling, don't you weep. The river never truly sleeps. I am the mother famine made, the dark beneath the harvest blade. And when the blackened fields arise with thorn-crowned wheat beneath dead skies, they'll know too late what grief became. Renanuted remembers names. She remembers. She remembers. The river remembers all. They locked her behind gold pillars. Perfumed halls and painted tombs, promise to a dying prince. Beneath the jackal moon, they called her gentle, called her silk, a flower born to kneel. But every prayer beneath her tongue was sharpened into steel. In the river, something whispered, little dove, become the flood. So she dressed her grief in black and pearls and washed her hands in blood. The night remembers every girl they buried alive, every saint they chained in gold and called divine. Now she walks with cobras curling round her throne, teeth of silver, heart of stone. She was sorrow, she was flame, now the gods kneel to her name. And the tale they tried to write ended with the princess biting back. The prince was cursed before his birth, but she was cursed by men, by fathers trading daughters off like relics to defend. When the hounds came for the kingdom, when the crocodiles rose near, she stood beneath the crimson sky and taught the gods to fear. No more weeping in the palace, no more drowning dressed in white. She became the reckoning that stalked the desert night. The night remembers every girl they left to break apart, every crown pressed like a dagger through the heart. Now she wears the storm itself around her back, golden venom in her grasp. She was agony reborn, black and roses wrapped in thorns, and the tale they called doomed became the night she took the kingdom back. Before the dawn had learned her name, she wandered through the endless rain, a silver beast with hollow eyes, carrying stars through dead black skies. The gods drank gold from her despair, built their kingdoms from her prayer, then left her drowning in the tide. A mother cursed to bleed divine, and every tear became a flood, every river drank her blood. They thought her gentle cause she wept, but monsters awake when gods forget. Now the black river rose beneath her feet, heaven shook when she bared her teeth. She wore the storm like a crown of bones, turned their temples into tombstones. She is the wrath beneath the veil, the sacred flood, the final tale. No god, no king could hold her chain. Yet, were it came in rain. Yet, were it came in rain. Mortals carved her into stone, prayed for mercy, left her alone. But sorrow sharpened into spite. A grieving star became the night. Her horns held moons like dying flames. She whispered all their hidden names. And when they knelt to beg for grace, the river swallowed every trace. Every scar became divine, every wound a warning sign. They crowned her silence, called it peace, then watched the sacred water feast. Now the black river rose beneath her feet. The dead still sing her prophecy. She split the sky with morning wings and drowned the halls of ancient kings. She is the reckoning they made. The goddess born from their betrayal. No sun survives when she ascends. Mythripped brings the end. Mythripped brings the end. In the dark, she still remains, sleeping underneath the rain. And every